of cold weather. Absolutely. Like, it's only September, and I know September gets cold, but like, it's under 60 degrees. And there's like frost on my car. I probably should have been wearing a jacket. I'm only wearing this, I don't know what this thing is called, sweater thing. This guy's riding my bumper. I really don't care. I'm too cold to be doing this shit. I don't got time. So I'm headed on my way to class. I left like really early because last time I was there, I was just like circling the parking lot trying to find a parking spot, and all of them were taken, which has never happened to me before. So I don't know if more people are on campus or more people enrolled in classes or something, but there is just so much more goddamn people than there used to be. Never used to be this many people. So I'm like super early. I don't even know if I'm like on time or what, but I'm on the way. The one thing that I'm very angry about is I bought this car because it has heated seats and they don't work. Of course the passenger side works, but the driver's side doesn't work, which is so upsetting to me. I should have like heated my car up. I mean, it's not really that cold, but I just refuse to let the cold touch me because I just don't like it. So I have a quiz today. This professor wanted us to read like 60 pages, which is insane to think that they want me to read 60 pages and then I have other classes, which like, I'm not really somebody who complains about that, because I know a lot of people like really complain about that, but I think it's just kind of ridiculous that you expect me to be able to read that and like have a job. And some people work like full-time and have kids and shit like that, and I think it's just ridiculous that you would expect something like that, because I know back in 1940 when they were in college, they did not have to read 60 fucking pages. So I don't know where they got the idea that that's okay, but it's not. And this is like one of the classes where I don't need any books, because they just like gave us the resources, which like I appreciate that, but that doesn't mean you should give us like 40 fucking articles, because that's just way too goddamn much. There's a car behind me that looks like it was on fire, and they have a bunch of cones around it so that nobody goes around it. When I get out, I'm gonna have to look at it. I parked like 3 parking lots over because I don't even want to deal with these people, because they are actually crazy. I'm gonna go see if I can get a video of this car. Literally, what the hell? At first when I saw it, I was about to say, like, remind me not to park near any of those cars, but it's not, because like it was like the trunk, right? So it wasn't like it was like an engine fire or something. Like, I don't know what was going on, but imagine the cars that were next to it. They probably were like melted. I mean, it could have happened at night and there was nobody there, but like I would have been so mad if my car was right next to it, because it definitely would have got like melted. Like, you had no paint left. Okay, so I am on my way home. Again, this professor let us out early. I don't know if I should complain or not, because the class is kind of boring. So honestly, I don't want the extra time, but like, I really don't know if I should complain or not. Like, is it valuable to complain about this or not? I don't know. My phone said low power, so I don't know what it caught me saying. So I was doing my homework for like 6 hours straight, which is something that I have never in my life ever been able to do, because my attention span is just so short. And like recently my attention span has been getting shorter because I always watch TikToks, and I feel like TikToks really do make your attention span even smaller than it was before. But recently, since I got a job and I've been doing the same task like all day, I feel like it's made my attention span way better, which is like really beneficial, because before I used to be doing my homework and I swear to God, I would write like 2 paragraphs and then I would have to do something else because I would get bored just that quickly. So I'm honestly like really impressed with myself on how I'm able to stay on task for so much longer than I ever have been before. Okay, so it is a few days later and now I'm off to work. Someone's literally parked on the grass just in the middle of their like house. They're putting like spray paint on some of these bumps, so I'm hoping that means that they're gonna fix them, because this road is so bumpy. But yeah, my work cut my hours for this week, and then they gave me my normal hours next week. But I just got my schedule for 2 weeks from now, and they only gave me 10 hours, which is not that much. And thankfully I checked and I have less work next week. I don't know about 2 weeks from now, because I just haven't thought that far in advance yet. But yeah, they're cutting my hours and I don't know. Apparently there's too many, payroll was bad. I don't know what that means, like they overspent or they don't have enough money. I'm not sure what that means, but they're literally hiring new people, so you know how that goes. It's starting to be fall vibes in Michigan. I don't think you can see any of the leaves changing behind me. I do see some red. I don't know if you can see, but there is some red. And it's getting cold. And I'm not ready for the cold. I don't like cold. I've said this so many times. I'm just not a cold type of person. When I got into my car, I realized that I forgot to take out this butter tub because I have a leak in my car, and my car is leaking under my footwell, like the driver's side, because I have a sunroof, and it has a drain and it drains, so something was leaking into my car, so we cleaned the drains out. And then it was still leaking, so I put this butter tub in my car to catch the water, and now I can't find the leak. So I don't know what happened, but I cannot find this leak. I don't know what's going on. I haven't seen it like wet in there because I've been feeling it to see if it's still leaking, but I can't find anything. So I don't know if I'm tracking water in my car or I'm just crazy because I cannot find where it's coming from. So this is probably the end of my week, and then I start school back up on Monday, and then it'll be a new week.